Let me today bring before you two crucial factors in system of law that becomes determining factors of progression of the society and retrogression of the society. So those two factors are gaps in law. The first is gaps in law and the second is the absence of law. So the absence of law is most dangerous to any society. And do we have any such absence of law in India? We have several areas where the law is absent. There is no law to address such important areas. One such top example, the best example I can give you of the absence of law is the area of surrogate advertising. How the surrogate advertising is killing, is murdering the very ethics of society in the absence of law. So we all know the substance abuse has been on an escalating scale. It is not seen any decline. The substance abuse in India is increasing rapidly. People are falling victims for the substance abuse. Be it tobacco, be it liquor. These two, the tobacco and liquor is taking the toll of lakhs and lakhs of people. Thousands of people, die on day to day because of the abuse process, being the victims of tobacco and alcohol. So why there is no law to control such an substance abuse? There may be few indirect laws. When we take this cable TV network act that came into being in 1995, so that prohibited all direct and indirect forms of advertising of tobacco and liquor. And then came the development of COTPA Act. Section 5 of COTPA Act prohibits the advertisement of tobacco in any form. But these laws have not impacted on the substance abuse. It has been increasing. Therefore, why it is increasing? Because these multinational companies have adopted to surrogate advertising. And in India, we are unable to bring an act to control the substance abuse and control by controlling surrogate advertisements because of heavy lobbying. These multinational companies who manufacture, who market these drugs. Nicotine is a drug, the tobacco is a drug. Who market these drugs in various forms, actually they dictate terms to the government. The government looks to be in their hands of these multinational companies, be it liquor or tobacco. So therefore, the government is unable to bring in a strong law to control surrogate advertising. Because I was involved in these cases, we had a case in which the health warning on a tobacco pack was to be 85%, and the tobacco lobby, in fact, they filed 40 and odd petitions in various forms, putting pressure on the judiciary to cut down, to reduce, to revert back to the original size of near 40% of health warning on tobacco packs. I have handled that case. I know it because I was practically there. In fact, our team, we lost the case in Bangalore High Court. So the rest is to your estimation, what is the type of lobbying, what is the type of pressure tactics these multinational companies adopt to, what is the type of influence they bring on the government. So therefore, then we went to Supreme Court and got the stay. Today, when you see the 85% of pictorial warning, because that is, we went to Supreme Court and we have obtained stay on that. So that is the type of, situation, dangerous situation we are in. Mainly because there is no control on surrogate ads. You watch any movie, the hero, he adopts to all stunts, all that heroic deeds he performs on the screen. He holds a cigarette, he holds a tobacco product in his hand, a cigar or a cigarette, or some form of tobacco, and he performs. Therefore, this tobacco lobby is using these, film stars, these cricketers, to endorse their, products, other products, which has the same name, for example, Will's Lifestyle. It is a clothing company. So Will's is primarily it is a cigarette brand. Anybody identify Will's with a cigarette brand. The cricketer is hired by these multinational companies, and shamelessly these cricketers, these top cricketers who are supposed to look into the societal health, to convey the message, of healthy messages to the society, they fail and they fall prey to the money, and they endorse the brands, liquor brands. They endorse Will's Lifestyle. They endorse ITC product. ITC is, what is ITC? It is Indian Tobacco Company. The company claims it is no more Indian Tobacco Company, it is ITC Limited. However, the identification by law section of the people, even today, when you say ITC, it is the Indian Tobacco Company. What comes to the mind first is Indian Tobacco Company. It is not ITC Limited. So in every brand, they have come out with so many fast-moving consumer goods, including biscuits, chocolates, food products like atta, various energy drinks. So what they do, including the Horlicks, they put the seal of ITC on that. So what is the message it conveys? And they use this top popularities, popular persons like film stars, cricketers. Shamelessly, they endorse those brands, which is indirectly conveying the tobacco product. So it conveys, it gives a message, it sends a message to the society that these tobacco products are healthy. So whichever the film you see these days in the recent years, every film starts either with a liquor or with the tobacco product in the hero's hand. So he smokes, so he consumes that product. He sits in along with the bottle of liquor. So the promotion is carried indirectly. So therefore, there has to be a law. There is an absence of law in this surrogate advertising. So when the surrogate advertising takes place, the young adults, the youngsters, the children, and the young adults are getting influenced because, these are the ambassadors. Our society considers these top cricketers, be it Sachin Tendulkar or be it Dhoni or be it any film stars. Society sees them as real life heroes, though they are not. Society sees them as, so they have huge responsibility on their shoulders. They are not to sell themselves for the sake of money and convey a wrong message to the society. It is unfortunate that Sachin Tendulkar has been given Bharat Ratna. It's unfortunate. How can a person who endorsed the liquor brands in a surrogate situation can be given a Bharat Ratna? It's a shame on our government to select such people. Maybe he is a performing cricketer. To that extent, it's fine. But, so when it comes to endorsement of advertising, these popular figures need to be cautious. They should not sell themselves for the sake of money. They should not convey wrong message to the society. So there is a Kingfisher liquor, and Royal Challengers. Royal Challengers cricket team. What is Royal Challengers? Is a liquor brand. Kingfisher is a liquor brand. Kingfisher, I'm quoting examples. I'm not specifying these brands. I'm taking these brands as an example, and my statement is applicable to all surrogate advertisements. Compact series. What compact series? Kingfisher compact series. What is the compact series? Nobody knows about the compact series. They come out in a compact series. These, the liquor brands or the tobacco brands, they endorse these brands in the form of compact series. So this is a bad trend which is damaging the society as a whole. Therefore, we as a society, we the people of India need to be cautious and understand these things. World Health Organization has very clearly said, the death cost due to consumption of various forms of tobacco products in India is 13 lakhs per annum. 13 lakh people die. Forget the people who are suffering. Lakhs and lakhs of people are suffering because of various ailments, including cancer, heart problem, lungs problem. Because of the consumption of these drugs in various forms. It's a drug abuse, substance abuse, which is threatening the very society of India. If you look in the past, we never had tobacco. It is when these Britishers came in, they came with these plants, this tobacco, poisonous weeds. It has a drug. It is an established, drug named nicotine. It is a killing agent. It makes the people victim. It makes the people to surrender to that drug. It creates a habit. It's a habit forming. When such being the seriousness of both liquor as well as the tobacco, our government is silent. Why so? Because these people are sponsoring the elections or giving the election funds to the government, to the parties, to the political parties. Therefore, they become silent. They dictate terms. These multinational companies, they dictate terms to the government. So that should not happen. At least the present government should not fall prey to such tactics. They must come out of that situation, like how in Jammu and Kashmir, now it has become a part and parcel of India. The laws which are applicable to India is applicable there. It has become a part of India. The abrogation of Article 370 has brought in such a tremendous reform. Today we celebrated, today being the 26th January, we celebrated the Republic Day for the first time after independence. So the proper use of the law provides the progress of the society. The absence of law pushes back the society backwards. In one way we are progressing, and the other way there is a retrogression. So now the government should look into this absence of law, especially in the area of surrogate advertising, and take top priority. They must function on top priority to fill in this gap, this absence of law in controlling and eradicating the surrogate advertisements need to be looked into very, very seriously. It's a threat to the society. So, with this video on this 26th January, Republic Day, I am conveying message to the Government of India, to the notice of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, in the interest and welfare of the nation, in the interest and welfare of the health of the people of this country, in order to make India healthy. So when the aim of your government is Swachh Bharat and Swasth Bharat, as the government itself says, what is Swasth Bharat? It is a health, healthy Bharat. So we should achieve the healthy Bharat, then there should be a law in place to curtail the evil effects, to curtail and control the surrogate advertising. especially tobacco and liquor. So thereby we can make the society healthy. And through this video, I am also conveying the message to all these these famous personalities whom our society believes that they are the brand ambassadors. What they do, the people mock. We have had in the past film actors like veteran Dr. Rajkumar and N.G. Ramchandran. They stand as the example for a popular person. They never conveyed either drinking of alcohol or using tobacco in any of their films. They were always against on substance abuse. In fact, they conveyed very good messages. In most of their films, they have conveyed very good messages. So that should be adopted by the present generation, the film heroes or the sports personalities. Because of the society, they have gained that position. So they must not forget. At least there must be some duty, some responsibility, some giving back to the society. Society has given them so much of popularity, so much of fame, name, money, everything. But in turn, these popularities what are they giving? They are giving wrong messages. They are involving in themselves in this surrogate advertising. They should not endorse such brands. Whichever has got that surrogate advertising, they should not endorse such brands. They should reject such offers. Just because of money, they should not stoop that low. They owe responsibility to the society. The government owes responsibility. The government has the duty to the society to fill in this gap, of absence of law. So the Cable TV Network Act and the COTPA are only acts that has ensured that the direct advertising should not be in place. So there is no law that will stop the surrogate advertisements. So that is the most important aspect. Government should look into this in order to create a healthy society. So the law should always be progressive. There should be a progression. Any society, the progression of society is totally dependent on the law we have. So let the government